Oh, see, ironic. Thank you for coming. To walk around, go crazy. Yeah. I wish we could make them walk around. I wonder if there's a efficient way to make them move. That'd be awesome. Just so they have like some. Yeah, it'd be cool to have like a race too. If you could race like an abyss walker or something like in a quest line. We have the tech because of Toaster Friends, right? Where we can use Roblox's navigation. Ooh, awesome. Thank you, Coffee. Armor with the unique armor is collectible in game. Yeah, so we have a concept of runic armor, that's what I was calling it, where basically it'll cloak your whole character's body. Because we don't have cloth physics, we can't do like cool things, so it'd have to be kind of following each of your body parts. But those are coming with, or the concept of those are coming with the Harmony system. We want only people that are like helping other players to have access to those. Yeah. Right, for you have to chase down walker. Yeah, that could be fun, Bloxy. I still want to do the one where basically we turn into Abyss World, where you have to go up to like floor 6, dialkali. It's like, hey man, I made this amazing new color, but I'm too scared to. I feel like I'll break it if I go down. Do you mind carrying it to the Die Master? And then you basically have health, right? So you can fall like 2 times, and then the jar will crack behind you, right? So it's like you jump down, and if you fall too far, too fast, the thing will shatter, and they have to go back up to the beginning and start the quest over. Sounds good. Sun the Nobu auditor. Everyone changes their usernames. Who is it? Lesbiswan? Yeah. Yep. Hey, Ned. It would be nice. Our table manager. Oh no, our table. It's broken. Okay, here, let me share screen. We'll just do application in this case. Okay, we'll see how good. I won't share audio just so it doesn't get too loud. 15. My internet's going to be a little weak, so we'll see how that goes. Also, guys, is background noise okay right now? I don't know what the sound quality is. How do I get there? Okay, cool. Yeah, my family's here with me, so there'll be a little bit in the background. Kill cam for Dijar. Oh, geez. All right, is the stream coming in clear? I think I'm just streaming the Roblox Studio, right? Cool. All right, we'll see if the quality stays. So we have talked about dying, quote unquote, if you reach 0 AE, because it's just like more of a rare Easter egg situation. But what's it called? It would be you just revive, right? And there'd be like an NPC like that says, "Hey, that was really close. Be careful next time." Like you'll revive in some hospital room thing. It probably only happens like new players that like burn through all their AE by buying things and then using too much rewind. Yeah, GTA hospital logic, exactly. No, actually, if I have my iPad out, I wonder if I can kind of read chat loosely while everyone's typing. Let's see. So I can glance over. Oh, it died. Never mind. Gosh, diggity dang. I can type. Oh, geez, Eeble. Okay. Lux can't stop me now. Oh, geez. Okay, so case in point, for the rework, my main thing is, I've always wanted Abyssal to be a lot more detailed and have more structures, and I want the base part of Abyssal to feel more like a city, right? Because like if these people have been, if all their operations start from here, you think this would be lived in and built out to some degree and or used. Eeble. Right, so it's like, so I just want to have more structures here, and then it kind of was a good excuse to do this when we were like, we need players to kind of have a more linear, way through floor one, which is why we did all this stuff right here. So again, apologies that everything's changed so much recently. I do want to make a old version of past Abyssal or whatever you want to call it. They can find as like an Easter egg for veteran players. They can reminisce on the olden times. Because we do have all those builds still, right? I think we have like 20,000 backups of Abyssal because every time it auto saves, it backs it up. So fun things. Yeah, look, you can see Gentleman's working on stuff over there. There's Eeble. Anyway, so all let's say is people were like, "Oh, it sucks we can't get over here now." So Eeble built this nice little platforming section to get you up here, and then up and over. So if you want to have an actual route to get to like this little back area here, you now can, and then jump up here, and then fall down here, and work your way that way. So give us feedback if there's like places you wish you could get to easier, and we can always do that. So in the case of a challenge area, right, like, technically anything could be a challenge, right? Like it could start, back here and be like these weird little jump things you have to make. Personally, I don't know. I'm not super good because I haven't done enough obbies to know like some of the challenges. Most of the stuff I know is like wraparounds, and you can do that. Whatchamacalls it? It's like a little fling jump or something with shift lock where you can kind of get some more distance horizontally, I believe. I remember trying that with, actually, let me see. Thank you. Yeah, wall hops, ladder flicks, yeah, stuff like that. I think that's the problem. Pico and me are pretty anti-shift lock, mainly because it lets players just, glitch through walls, which makes the game look bad. Or visually glitch through walls, see all of our secrets. But we left shift lock just because a lot of players need to use it. So we'll probably will never support it for mobile. Pico's main argument on that is that Roblox shouldn't be bad like they usually are, and just give everyone shift lock capabilities. They literally can do that. They have the backend sources for it. Chaos. My problem with that is every time we have to hide a wall within a wall, it's an extra part we're adding to the game, and we would technically want to hide everything to some degree. So yeah, it's a lot of extra walls. It's probably still not going to perfectly hide everything, and then when we're clicking on things and moving things around, it gets a little there's just so many parts, right? Like we had a problem where me and Eeble would see blocks falling from the sky, and it got unanchored, and we don't know how it got unanchored. And we probably have like 500,000 blocks in this game now, which is just too much to keep track of, right? Like, so we're trying our best to like be careful when we're changing things, because then we don't know what's happening sometimes. And use it so. Just a heads up, we are doing some more changes. So we're going to slowly get the detail levels from floor one. Floor one's kind of like our gold standard now of like general visuals and detail on the inside. I want every interior to look at least this detailed, right? Like these rooms need to have a little more detail in them to look like rooms. You put some bunk beds, a little second floor, yada yada. But this room right here is probably what I'd say is like our detail level that we want for like all interior sections of the game. Because we have streaming enabled, we should be able to do this without losing any like performance, thankfully. So we're going to slowly be working our way up from here, starting with floor one and like building up some of that detail past. Eeble's already gone around and added some of the new foliage we've added. We really wanted to have a little bit more fauna and stuff and rubble, things like that. So we kind of brought these stones and whatnot in. What's it called? We still want to add some more lore. I do plan on having more murals. We started off with these two guys right here. It's helped me figure out the style that I want to do the murals in finally. And so each floor is going to have 1 to 2 murals to kind of help tell the story of that floor and what happened in it, plus a few other things that we'll be doing. We plan on having kind of like what you could call a lore update. It'll be in segments that we'll probably go floor by floor and update the lore on each one to slowly fill in the storyline. And our main goals right now are floor 7. Oh, well, here. Okay, so I talked to the team about this. Our tentative going to probably be permanent once we get our first playtest in. For floor 7 is we're planning on releasing it on December 20th. So that, don't consider that a final deadline, but that's like 80% probably going to be the deadline. It really just depends on how fast me and Eeble can kind of move through this. And we expect to have a playtest, relatively soon. So just keep that in mind, I guess. That's our goal right now. We're trying to prioritize. It may come off as we're going to make sure that all the main paths are finished, and then we'll probably have to add more side content in as we go with weekly updates, because we do need to have weekly updates still. And I think to help make them more interesting would be to just add more challenge rooms and quest lines for the new floor. Each week could be nice. Yeah. And yeah, Eeble's the pipe man. So Eeble and I, because we have a problem and can't be helped, let me give you some history of floor 4 real quick. When we were making floor 4, Abyssal had gotten picked up by the algorithm, and we went from having like 120 players to 3,000 concurrent players out of nowhere, and we were freaking out, and we're like, oh my gosh, how do we keep this momentum going? And so at that point, I was working on floor 4, and we were like, oh man, we just need to get an update out as fast as possible. And I don't know if you early players remember, but floor 4 used to end about right here, I think. Yeah, Refinery Overlook was where floor 4 ended, right here-ish. And that was it. And it was pretty bare bones. There wasn't too much happening on it. And that was because, and there's a lot of repeating jumps, right? So it's like the same jump over and over and over and over again. And that was all because I rushed. I speed ran that sucker in like a week, I think, and just were like, this is good enough. Let's get out there and we'll keep going. And since then, it's kind of been left alone as we worked on floor 5. And floor 5, as you can tell, I put a ton of time and effort into because I didn't want to do that again because I was really upset that I rushed floor 4. I didn't like it. And so floor 5 came out really nice, and then floor 6 with Eeble's help came out incredibly nice. And floor 7 is gonna be awesome too. And so with that saying, floor 4 has been kind of like the abandoned child of the game, which has always bothered me. And so recently, with us reworking floor 1 and making it look, in my mind, really pretty. I know not everyone thinks that, and that's okay. Everyone has their own thoughts and opinions, and that is a-okay. They're all valid. But anyway, I want to mess with floor 4. So we are currently in the process of reworking floor 4, and I can show you kind of where we're at right now with that. This is partially why I'm delaying as well, because it was more work than I was expecting. So let's see what chat's doing real quick, actually. Sorry, give me a quick sec to read chat real quick. While I get to the tree horn for those 4146 people. And then possibly with floor 7's updates, I need Pico basically we have to create a system of where you can basically spend like a token. I think we're doing like a token system or something like that, to where you can basically refresh a quest line to get the alternate reward and or more AE, right, if you want to, and those tokens like respawn once a week or something akin to that. Basically a way to get players to come back pretty much and do quest lines still. Finder Overlook, I remember this. Yep, so I remember that. Yeah, Eeble knows about that. It keeps friends that was small. I discovered most of the time 469. That's okay, Sigma. That happens. Lots of these games. Our game's only been out for like a year. We're still kind of young in terms of game years, but restaurant open. Roof's restaurant is based on something that we have to do for Castle Roleplay, funny enough. So we're trying to get that guy finished sometime soon as well. So that would sync up with it because it's going to be ported back and forth between the two games. It's a buff system related thing. Jade, so this is why I wanted to talk to you guys. We want to do that challenge route so that, for those that want more hard path through life, floor 4 can have that, and 3, and 2, and 1, and so on and so forth. Yeah, thank you, Coffee. And I like floor 1 visually. I think The platforming is definitely way easy now. Again, I don't mind that for 4.1 as much, but we do need to have a better difficulty curve going up because I don't think anything gets too hard. 4.4 has been the hardest floor for a while now. I don't want to lose the spirit of 4.4 being hard, so I want to make sure there is a path that you go up 4.4 that's brutal. Lots of conveyor belts throwing you off the edge into the void. Finish up for the next spec we have before just so we can finish Abyssal. Yeah, exactly. I'm here again. Oh, welcome back, Lesby, Sun, the Nobu Auditor. When's the close of the market gonna open? We'll see. I kind of wanted to put the Secretkeeper in that closed store, but we found out there's exploits you can do, so we have to figure out a way around that. Fishy Biz, yeah, you can get both tree horns. So basically, being able to redo quest lines will allow you to get every item in the game if you want to. One second, oh gosh, the chat's faster than I can read it. Big man, yep, so cool. I'm taking part for comparisons to the void, comparisons to the abyss, comparison. We have a lot of stack pipes and ropes. I'll have comparison floor 4. I love the Secretkeeper. Okay. Hey, Reducky. I'm caught up. Right, back in. Okay, so floor 4. You'll notice it's going to look different now. So here's the start of it. Right here. I want to look a lot more like a energy refining beast with lots of massive pipes and structures. And also just more places to explore, because the problem with 4.4 was very empty and devoid of anything. So you'll notice that floor 4 is looking a lot different now. All the bones are still there, but we are going to have to rework platforming. So case in point, this will be different platforming at the beginning. But we'll try to keep some parts of it so it's still recognizable as like some of that early floor 4 stuff. Yeah, so my main thing I wanted to do is I really liked how floor 1 through 3 had all these like guys cliff edges and outcropping buildings and like giant towers and stuff. So I kind of want to bring that back up into floor 4. We adjusted the city. Eeble made these really cool electrical pillars that look really nice from down below, as you can kind of see right here. So these will add a nice little detail to floor 4 and also help keep it kind of thematic to its section where it's kind of like this electrical generator type looking thing. The big thing we were trying to preserve was making sure that this still felt like a massive central structure that you focused on. So most of the neon is still going to be this guy right here. So when you see it, it still pops out from the world itself. Yeah. So now this guy is a what's it called? Case in point, this thing is still here, but it's now just an interior part that comes up out here to work your way over this way. We'll be adding a lot of details and other things to this section, and what's not. And this is where we're at right now. This is probably going to change a little bit more. Like this needs more detail up here. I don't like how flat it is currently. This tower right here needs to be detailed out and figured out. And so the first release of floor 4 is going to be kind of like the first release of floor 1, where it's going to be partially unfinished. So if you guys remember, like the first bit of it was nice and polished platforming, and then the rest of it is kind of like just get the player to the next point as quickly as possible without having to do too much work. So we'll probably do that. So it's going to go through like phase 1 and 2, probably, where we get nicely built out, detail-wise and also platforming-wise. And while we're doing this, I'm having Eeble kind of focus on this, and then I'm working on floor 7. Again, release date approximation is December 20th. So our goal is to get all that finished. So we'll basically kind of have, in a way, a new floor right now as well, but a little different because we kind of already had the floor built out. We're just adding kind of new sections and stuff. We had this idea of having floating these guys right here. So with floor 4 hard was above this. And so I want to keep some of those sections right, and rework them so that they still have there. So I think I want to rework this section, for instance, to have conveyor belts that could drop you down and ruin your run kind of situation. Stuff like that, so that the spirit of floor 4's cruelty is still somewhere there for everyone. Oh no, is my mic dying? I'm sorry. Right, oh my gosh, okay, magic. With the rope, then you don't catch on. That's kind of hard without shift lock. Yeah, I'm trying to get rid of ropes coffee in floor 4 because it was my bad. I thought they were a cool concept, but they're just boring. And also, again, if we had better climbing mechanics, I would love to have more ropes. So I think we'll add ropes back in when that mechanic is a thing. Sparkles on stars, abyssal sinister crap. This floor 4 rework looks cool. Thank you, just a person. Or am I not coffee? What is you do? I can't see here. The Dev Direct isn't finished yet. Just for afterwards. Now Cast of Stars is not called Sparkles Board. Should I make an audio record of this for the people in other time zones? I mean, feel free to record, do whatever with this. Just so if anyone wants to watch it back or listen to it. Remember when that tower was a bunch of launch pads? Exactly right. Like case in point, that's what happens when I rush things. It's a bunch of launch pads, which there might be a few in this one because again, it'll be a 2-phase thing because we need a little more time on it. Well, I have 3 as well there. The make us more than you'll check down. Same character. Okay, let's yeah, the 403 work. Yeah, as you can tell, I've been wanting to keep fixing up floor 4, and we're finally just going full in on it. Okay, I'm sorry, my mic. I hope my mic isn't still dying. I have to say it again. Unlock the neon, please. Oh, wait up. Eeble, not yet. Oh, well, my job works with rope. Ropes are so fun to climb, but when they work, it's interesting. Okay, yeah, that's why I want to make ropes more functional as a mechanic. Like you can wrap yourself around them, jump off from any angle. So maybe having something that incorporates ropes for a challenge. Yep, which one hasn't been reworked yet. Technically, 2 and 3 haven't had a full rework yet. I don't really want to change them too much. I think I'll make some of the platforming more interesting. Case in point, the storage room, right? It's our gold standard where like the platforming is you actually platforming on like world building things, like right, like where do they store their food and stuff? Where's the supply? So you're jumping on the boxes that they put, like right, more purposeful platforming, less. That's we'd have to figure out a way to string because every time we add a unique decal, it's a render call, and so we need to make sure that it's optimized in a way that should be fine. I think if it's far off, where it's outside the render distance of like the first floor, it'd probably be okay. So maybe it's something you warp to could make sense. Or yeah, ask for the rework. Floor 7's been tough. We've reworked floor 7 a few times. Eeble's been doing a lot of the heavy lifting on that while I've been doing weekly updates. So there's a little bit of burnouts, and so it's kind of been back and forth of like, okay, now we're feeling motivated for floor 7. Now we're not. And then so we've been putting some of that energy motivation to reworking floors, unfortunately.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Hello.
Hey, hello.
Hello.
How are you?
Oh my goodness. I just had to climb eight pairs of stairs because the elevator was broken. Hold on, give me a second.
Oh, you're good. No worries. You're good. Take a breather. Take a breather.
Oh my goodness.
What was it? What was I saying? Okay, wait. What do I need to repeat, guys? Where was my mic dying? Was it on the when I was talking about floor 4? Floating electric pole. Gotcha. Anyway, floating electric poles, we can use them to make fun platforming sections or just parts that go over the void, right? So you have to kind of jump and possibly fall to your death. So we want to make sure there's still floating things over the edge so that there's actual like risk of falling in challenge mode. That is, because obviously everyone has rewind, so there's no real risk of falling ever.
Hello, everyone. I'm sorry for the rather embarrassing introduction. Hello. Hi.
For those of you who don't know, Winterkin does concept art. And a lot of the sets have been put in game and have been our main source of revenue. So thank you, Winterkin, as always.
I would have to thank you for making such an amazing game in the first place.
Well, thank you. Yeah, I'm really happy that everyone still enjoys it. I know it's probably getting a little dull because of just it's hard. It's hard playing the same game all the time. I know that personally because I play other games as well.
Crazy.
It is. All right, Winterkin, I'm going to leave chat to you. If you see any questions or stuff, feel free to ping me. I'm going to just start rambling about things.
Okay. I mean, mini underscore MLML. If you haven't seen it, asked if we could add as you could add one more teleport point in floor 4, like between Ascent and Refinery. Not sure why, but
yeah, we can. So technically, we're not limited by how many teleports we have. Like, I want to put a teleport by Eeble, since some people want to have quick access, and because it's a little bit of a journey right from the other. I know it's close to this one, but it's like I treat Eeble kind of like Gardens of Flora, right? It's just a point of interest area, so it's okay for it to have its own kind of thing. Oh yeah, Gardens of Flora, by the way, we've reworked it a few times, and we finally settled on having this kind of biome concept, where it's like each of these is like a biome that you can like kind of see the fauna and foliage and stuff. I realize we don't actually have these mushrooms anywhere else other than the Gardens of Flora, which maybe that's okay. But maybe we need to put a few of them here and there. Some of you have already seen this guy. This is a little. This will be a door that you can open soon. We just need to get a mechanic working for it. Specifically, a mechanic that involves you having an item to open. Yeah. Again, you can thank Eeble. Whenever I'm not giving Eeble enough stuff to do, he goes and makes just gigantic areas with lots of cool visuals. Winterkin, you haven't seen this, so I'm reworking floor 4 with Eeble because we hate ourselves and we just want to give ourselves more work, and we can't stop.
I did hear that. I was all the way in the bus listening to you as I was in the audience, actually.
Oh, perfect.
Yeah.
Yeah. So we're reworking it currently. Again, this will be a kind of a two-phase thing. So expect the update tomorrow to kind of have this in an unfinished state to some degree, where like the core things will be decorated and whatnot, but the platforming might be a little lackluster. Do not worry, we will be working on that. So I might even do another stream next week to do this, because what I want to start doing is I want to start these challenge paths that I was talking about. I want to make sure I have people like, Reducky, especially Aircon, Nevex, our players that really like to not break the game, but like really push it to its limits kind of thing. You're probably the best to talk to when it comes to like, what do you think is challenging but fun challenging, not annoying challenging? Because you can make annoying jumps that are hard, but you can also make annoying jumps that are fun. Abyssal Energy. What are you about to write, Eeble? What sage knowledge are you giving to us?
Sorry if you hear some background noises. I'm trying to find some pliers to pry my shoe open because I don't want to go to the fucking mall. I'm sorry for swearing, but I literally don't want to go.
Oh, fair. It's all good. I don't hear anything in the background, on my end at least. What was it? Chaos, the thing you saw is the most important thing. Okay, I don't know what that is, but sure. Okay, cool. So that's where we're at right now. With floor 4, let's see. Floor 7. Okay. Floor 5 will also be getting a little bit of a rework in the future as well, just to kind of bring it in line with the level of quality that we'll be doing from the previous floors. I'm very much a person that doesn't like when a game has like an obvious early parts. That's been like, case in point, we got better at building as we kept making Abyssal, and so I want to make sure that feels the same from the start to the end. So floor 6 will also get a little bit of extra foliage decorations and some stuff as well. Which actually, speaking of that, Eeble has been doing some work on floor 6 while we were working on floor 4 as well, specifically with the marketplace. We got a couple more things here.
Very nice.
Yes, thank you.
Yeah, you're welcome.
We do want to have an actual store area here at some point. So once we get some more cosmetics built out, we'll load this guy up. And then soon we'll hopefully have Rufus's izakaya open, so players can just actually taste the delicious ramen he makes. And then floor 7, again, I'm not going to spoil too much of that because I do want you to enjoy it. But It's been changed multiple times at this point. I think we have screenshots of early builds of it. But yeah, hopefully you enjoy it. It is going to be kind of floor 6 themed in terms of coloration and whatnot, and foliage. But we do have a couple other things that we're adding to it to diversify it. But yeah, so hopefully you like that. This thing's gonna be the hardest to build for. We have to basically build a giant path. This in its own right is a level. This pillar or tower thing. Okay, Eeble's moving a tree down. Thank you, Eeble, for that tree. But yeah, so any questions right now on kind of what we're up to and I guess because what are the thoughts right now with Abyssal? What do you say? Like, I think right now the big problems it's having is it's not super replayable and it's pretty easy. You know, I'm not necessarily against it being easy because I want this game to feel more like an exploration adventure game rather than a platforming hobby. It started off as an hobby platformer, but it's kind of grown into more of like open world adventure to some degree with platforming mechanics.
Tying shoes open with a fork is something I did not have on my bingo list today.
Oh, show the bush. You did not open with the fork one.
Floor 7 yellow is approximately supposed to be released on December 20th. So yeah, that's just a heads up for the people that forgore.
That is right. So that's what we're aiming for. Let me go find the bush.
Correct. The bush called.
I don't know if you guys know that it takes me forever to actually climb up the abyss in Studio because it's so tall now. The zoom. What would you do?
Yeah, they're made of metal. Okay, find some pliers. I wonder if we do have pliers in the first place.
Bush. Beautiful. Okay.
There's so many pennies here. Holy.
Within the part with the crates, like working, sorting, deliver. Back down. Yeah, it'd be cool if there was some movement. I wish the abyss felt a little more alive.
Wow.
Yellow, the thought we're going with is we're going to release it however it is. So we're going to focus on getting it bare minimum functioning properly. So make sure that the main quest of it is finishable. And then what we'll do is to make sure that we hit the date, we'll just cut any side content that isn't fully finished. And then those will be revealed like as time goes on. Kind of like Floor 6 was like that. We had most of Floor 6 finished. But as you saw, like the very ending of Floor 6 was kind of unfinished. And so over the updates, we've added more detail to that area and more things to collect and do in there, which we'll keep doing, right? So Abyssal is a growing, living game. It never stays the same. So it's going to evolve with our players and with us, is the goal. Measuring floor 50. Oof, yeah, floor 50 is not. That's probably too many floors, but technically, Abyssal. Even when we finish the game and you get outside, right? There's going to be we're thinking of adding content sideways, kind of like Floor 6, or further down, right? Go into the negative numbers, because there's technically a whole bit of city and exploration that's supposed to be underneath the starting area. Sub-zero, exactly.
Literally.
Yeah. Literally. You invite people to a group and then your map kind of sync and you'd be able to do a challenge like a race. We do want to do a race. I wanted to have like a racing area where like you interact with an NPC and then you have to, you and your buddies have to pick from like a roster of like 3 witnesses that all have the same abilities, so it's a fair fight. And then you can also do races where it's you bring your own witness kind of situation. So,
I'm not sure if it's just me or if Lux, are you lagging?
Oh, there you go. I might be lagging. Our internet's a little unstable where I'm at right now.
It's
so
fine.
This could be that. Well, let's see. Here, Eeble delay. There you go. Okay, let's do this. I want to. Oh, here you can see the outer abyss in all of its glory. So it looks like from the outside, everyone. It's a bunch of giant blocks.
Big.
Okay, big blocks.
Yeah.
Okay, so here's the thought. Where would we start a hard path for floor 1? And how would we want to start it? So we have a few options here. We can do it where there's an NPC nearby. Nope. Hello, father. We can have an NPC based, or we can do a sign based thing, kind of like double jump signs. Sorry if this might make you sick because I'm zooming around. We have a symbol right by the path like this to signify, hey, this is the way I'm looking at it is like I want to treat it almost like rock climbing. Has anyone ever rock climbed before here, by any chance?
The only thing I did closer rock climbing was climbing on these specialist walls in those places where you train.
Yeah, exactly.
Climbing. So,
Yeah, but that's the same concept, right? Yeah, because that is like it, right? They have different routes, is what they call them. And so for beginners, it's like, the colors change, I think, depending on the place. But green's usually for beginners. Purple is like an advanced one where you have to like jump from like a small handhold to a bigger or to a smaller handhold situation. And so like you can kind of tell, like, okay, I'm going to avoid this path because it's way too hard. Now, granted, this has to be kind of loosely child-proof, right? Because our user base goes from 12 years old to 20 something. So I need to make sure that basically that players can't stumble on this by accident. Like it has to be a purposeful, like they're seeking it out situation, preferably. Your Photoshop one? Oh, Pro Shop. Oh, is it Black Friday sales? There you go. Sorry, that's my sister. Okay, let's see. Reducky, you have to start the hard path at the very start. Oh, I could actually. That's not a bad idea. We could try doing something like that. That could be fun. You have to like sync it up and it spits you out somewhere else on floor 1. Minus heights, floor 1. Maybe an NPC tell you where the more difficult. I think we could start with an NPC and have the symbol next to them, kind of like what we do at the double jump area. Might make the most sense where they kind of explain what the sign is and what to look for. If you get lucky, you can find storm bugs. I do wish we had some more movement to like chase things. That'd be fun quest lines where you could like have to chase like an insect or a person, creature, whatever. Yeah, evil gold knights, fake gold knights. The gym river, like right behind the place where people spawn, but outside. Yeah, that makes sense. I made the roof open so that people could high jump out of there if they wanted. Yeah, that'd be cool. Yeah, just make the sign like kind of more faded, worn down. That'd be easy. Eeble, yeah. There's a chance for moving platforms, but we're gonna have to do some optimization and maybe something special with how they work. Like it'd have to be almost warping moving platforms would work, for instance, like where it shifts between 3 points, right? It goes like 1, 2, 3, bounces back 1, 2, 3, kind of like that. Because as long as it's instantaneous, it's not as costly as a constant stream of physics updates. So the only thing that will probably move you like a moving platform will be the windmills, most likely. We'll have a few more throughout the game. But I don't know if you guys weren't there at the beginning. You can only technically have like 2 to 3 windmills per floor, loosely. And not really per floor, it's like per render. So maybe like for every 2 floors, you have 2 to 3 windmills because of the physics updates. Oh yeah, Block to go for it. Yeah, I'll say you guys are welcome to do. I use 2 as but it would be cool for people to have multiple. Yeah, that would be cool. Yeah, if like it's a challenge and flip into and a switch on each side to help the other player, and each side has to use a special witness power. Portal, what's called the multiplayer Portal, did that really well, I think, where they had cool uses of parallel pathing and 2-player combos. I haven't believed it's the same number. 6. Ooh, Eeble's a speaker now. Eeble, tell us your wisdom.
Wait, wait,
Up there. And Eeble died, everyone. Maybe let's see them still with no one. I mean, I think we want them. I don't know. So the abilities are half the fun, but we could build them in mind with no abilities, because then people in challenge mode could use them. I don't know. What is everyone's thoughts on that? And also, we can just have multiple paths, right? Like I think it's fun to be able to climb up, not just one way. Like the thought is, right, floor 1 doesn't have to have only one path. I just want it to be one very obvious path where like that is the path that people take, and that that should be the path that like 98% of our users go through. But it's okay if like 2% go do this random thing. And really, these paths are more for veteran players and advanced players that really want the challenge. So that's who we're catering to on those. And with the moving platforms, animated moving, then get the corners of the platform each random player standing in the That's true. I think it's really up to Jellyman and Pico to figure out a good system for that. It was even more open world. Exactly. Case in point, like, we connected, oops, sorry, it's gonna zoom around real quick.
Push.
Nope. Was Ryan,
What?
Oh.
Also, hi, Eeble.
Hello.
Hi.
Sorry, Jellyman was messaging me. Anyway, so we made this side path right here actually be functional finally as a side path. So you can come up here, work your way up here, and then if you go over here, we added this new little. So funny enough, this was originally my intent. I wanted this to be a 2-player door as a shortcut thing, way back in like the very early stages of Abyssal, but then we scrapped it because it didn't make sense. But now that we have these guys, I was like, oh, we can just do it like this. So now you have just a quick access to here, right? And you're able to bypass all that platform right there if you do the side platforming over here. So I want to do more stuff like this, right? Where there's like alternate paths they can take. You don't have to take them if you don't want to, but they are there for players that explore. I do want to rework kind of this thing because this has kind of gotten lost in the rework. Like it's functional still technically, but like remember it used to start down here, which you still can technically. I think you can jump from this tree and then double jump up here with your buddy and then do it like normal. But it's not like super great. Also, we're having a problem right now. Let me see if Roblox fixed it, but we're having a thing where I can't play test the game right now, which has made it really hard to update.
You sink into the ground.
Yeah, your character sinks into the ground. It's really annoying. Let me see if it still does it.
We're getting lost in the sauce.
Yeah, you see that?
No.
It's been doing this for the last 2 weeks, and it's been driving me absolutely mad. You can move, you just can't jump, and you're stuck in the ground, so it's like, it's awful. I think you can double jump once, and then it breaks. Nope, never mind. Anyway, it sucks, but it works in live game. It makes no sense. There's no error outputs, there's nothing, and it works for Roblox characters. Like, if I was a default avatar, it'd function fine. So, anyways, it's super annoying. The only way I can actually test the game right now is by publishing it to our test server, our live test server, and then trying it out, and then coming back in, making the changes. So as you can imagine, it makes platforming design almost impossible to some degree because you just have to eyeball everything, which is not good to do, right? Because you have to make sure you can. Whenever we make things, right, like I have to play it myself and make sure I can complete them. And if I can't complete them, then it's not. I can't publish it. Is usually the rule of thumb for me. So fun little Roblox glitches that you have to deal with. And they fixed it Monday, and then they broke it again, and I don't know why, and they're not talking. So not to self any future Roblox developers. Roblox will do everything in their power to hurt you every day for the rest of eternity.
Accurate.
Yep.
Very accurate.
Unfortunately,
That's
it's very true. Let me see what's.
I don't have pliers. Dang it.
Oh wait, let me see. Can we have a path that is based on the chains? I want to make the chains climbable, but again, we need the climbing tech because the climbing just sucks unless you have a way to like rotate around. Because if you can't do that, then there's no point. Yeah, I would like to have like really hard, because I mean the abilities are half the fun of Abyssal, and like I want people to go try other abilities. Kind of like that's why I did the challenge rooms originally. I want people to try hover out, try high jump, all those other guys. In the future, we're going to make those things only accessible via those powers, right? So basically, you would have to, if you're using any other ability, it would cancel it out type thing. Because currently, right now, the Tempest challenge room is now beatable with anything because you can hot swap witnesses. By the way, that's not the end goal. The actual system we want to use is where you can like press a key and it rotates between 3 witnesses in your equip bar kind of thing. I think Sonic Adventures did this as well, or one of the Sonic games, let you kind of swap between Tails, Sonic, and Knuckles. Let's see, so I just want to use for people getting that. That's for people getting the echo, not rewinding back. Oh, you guys are talking about the, yeah. Hello, Eeble.
I am
What's going on?
I exist. I am ill. I'm sick.
Yeah, Coffee. Yeah, I think I
Yes.
need to make the path a little more obvious. You're sick, Eeble. No.
Yes.
It does walk. Yes, exactly.
I'm so sick. I can't work on floor 7. I have to do floor 4 now.
I know.
Oh, what a
Oh no,
Ground
woe
seven, I
is
kind of like the
you.
chamber place, but I like the window store or something.
Good
Yeah, that'd
thing
be
I
cool
don't
if
have to
there's like
work
a.
on anything.
It's like a training
Yeah.
ground. That'd be interesting. Yeah. Oh, Winterkin, feel free to start running up if you want to have like some unique dialogue for your character.
Not only my character, characters in general.
If you want to work with so all the shopkeepers, I feel would communicate with one another. So we do need some dialogue for the market one
Okay. Okay,
as
I'll
well.
go see into it.
Yeah. Again, nothing too crazy. Like our main thing,
Our
the rule of thumb, the
It's
rule of thumb for
broken.
games. Oh no. Rule of thumb for everything is usually it has to be at max 3 lines long in terms of like readability, and then preferably what's it called, like 1 to 2 sentences per like chat part. So every time they press space, it should only be a little bit of text they have to read. We learned that in our previous games that anything longer than that, people just stop reading and they skip, which is annoying
Okay.
because I want them to read things, but no one reads. That's our biggest struggle with Roblox is that no one likes to read things, so we can't do
I like
anything.
to read things. I like to write things.
Yeah,
It pains me. It really does.
the power's a less intense thing. Yeah, Coffee, I think that'd be cool. Like a practice area to experiment with witnesses would be awesome.
An
Yeah.
arena
So
where
Chaos,
you
good
can fight
suggestion.
to the death. Or just an arena in general,
Yeah.
it would be fun.
Oh, that's true. Yeah. I didn't think about that. Yeah, we're sure. Yeah, we have hot swaps, so now you can actually. The only thing is we have jank hot swap. Pico wanted to make it purposefully obtuse and not easy to use because he didn't want people using it for hot swapping, or active hot swapping. Even though everyone that speed runs and does it now does that, but what's it called? Yeah, no, that'd be cool having that. We could have challenge rooms with multiple abilities required, which is really interesting. I didn't think about that. Half player base Roblox is illiterate. Yeah, I don't think it's that people are illiterate on Roblox. I think it's a reading comprehension problem. Where like
Attention span, children.
yeah, attention span. Because like I feel like they still most schools teach reading still, and they have to be able to read chat because I think that's how most people talk. Yeah, lore related dialogue. We do need a big lore update for everything. More NPCs talking about things. I want to have more NPCs in general, like unique ones. Another thing I want to do is have more interactable objects in the world, just for dialogue, not for like actual like function. So case in point, if you go, because right now we have a lot of empty corners and areas and spaces in Abyssal, even though a lot of them are filled with like collectibles typically. It would be nice to have one that has like a book, a journal, an epitaph to like a fallen hero, stuff like that. Could be cool to
How
kind of
about
flesh
the
out the lore.
swing where you can sit on, like a swing, attached
want
to a tree?
I want to have that. Actually really cool. Swing would be cool. I want to have sitting in general. I tried doing the sitting emotes, and I don't know what the heck is up with it. Heads up, if you use a custom avatar in your game, you're asking for just hell on this earth. Because what's it called? John Man always jokes about this, but the scariest thing to do in Roblox is to mess with the humanoids because they're archaic, eldritch based code that Roblox made back before they even knew that they were going to become a gaming platform. So it's just absolute terror. But yeah, no, it'd be sick to swing. It'd be sick to sit anywhere, right? Like, I want people to sit off. I want people to sit on edges. I want people to sit by the bonfires. I want people to sit down and eat some food at the izakaya. So we need sitting. I want more emotes too. We need a lot of
Laying down.
yeah, laying
Maybe, I
down would be
don't
cool.
know.
Yeah, no, laying down would be cool, right?
Yeah.
Like we have all the
Yeah.
beds everywhere. It'd be fun for them to just take a sleep.
Yay.
Someone will be sleeping in my bed for sure.
Yippee.
Almost for sure, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, the panel screen. Ooh, that'd be cool, Sigma. Yeah, like having a sit on an NPC. I mean, yeah, if you can emote, you can emote. Have you ever seen Dark Souls? People, will what's it called? They'll do weird emotes on like random things like pillars and stuff.
I'm not sure if I want to know.
Coffee. We have a settings menu now, so I can ask Pico if there's a way to turn off our UI without breaking the game. I think right now, if you turn off the HUD, something breaks in the AE like time reversal thing. We do need a high five mode. It would be cool to do like Fortnite style. What's it called? Group emotes where you can like partner up with someone. If they emote near you, like a high five, right? Put the high five up, interact with the high five. You both high five, just like that.
High five.
High five. High five.
Yeah.
Yeah. And jumping jacks could be fun, and just saying any little cute anything could be nice. Meditation, right, where you start floating up in the air, and bobbing up and down. I'd love to have animations that include your witness as well, right, where like you play with your witness or pet your witness would be really nice. I want witnesses
I
to be
would
more.
pet my witness.
Yeah,
I would
exactly
pet
right.
My witness.
I want
Yeah.
witnesses to be more personable, so I want them. We do want to add customization to them, like where you could give them like horns and maybe little masks or something, like something to update them. Yeah, and then also just have interactions with them, like pet the witness, maybe tell the witness to stay out, like stay still, so you can take a picture of them or something. I don't know, like temporarily, and then they just and after like if you get too far away from them, they just warp back to you. You know what I mean? Yeah,
You
witness
should
roll
tell
over
them
would
to
be
do a
hilarious.
funny dance.
Yeah, do a little
them
funny
dance.
jig. Yeah, they just like
Yeah.
they bob up and down with a little music playing or something.
The boogie.
Anyway.
Yeah.
Yeah, they bug it. Anyway, witnesses need some love, for sure.
They are
Yeah,
not
witness
food.
stay. They are not
They are
food.
friends.
Oh, that'd be funny. Yeah, like you overfeed them, they get like just big.
Bloated balloons.
Yep.
That would be funny. I'd love those.
Witnesses can get many back cosmetics like our wings. Yeah, we could do something like that too, right? Like, because what we could do is we could scale all of our current wings and masks and horns and stuff and make them fit on the. They're just orbs, right? Though, I want witnesses to be different shapes as well, like squares, diamonons, random whatever.
Dodecahedrons or whatever.
Yeah,
those are
dodecahedron,
called.
exactly right. Spiky, whatever. Just something to make them. Because I want people to be able to have more personality. Like we're getting there with Abyss Walkers. I think we still need some more cosmetic options to make the Abyss Walkers feel more personalized. But with the fashion show, we've shown just so many really interesting, combos, right? Of like items and sigils and whatnot.
Yeah.
Wait, is Eeble doing something? What the heck?
Eeble's doing evil things.
Here, Eeble's putting on a show while I chat. Thank you, Eeble. I'm so proud of you. There's a publish event where we have to catch witnesses and bring them to the store. That'd be really funny. Whether they're zooming around again. I've been wearing for it's. I love the Ronin hat too. I want to. I put it in game because I wanted to wear it, basically. Yeah, I do want presets.
Really good job on that.
Yeah.
One.
Yeah.
Lechko did a really good job.
Yeah.
Or milk. I don't know. Lechko is Polish for milk.
Oh, interesting. Milk.
Yeah. Milk.
Milk. I love milk.
Milk. Yeah.
Yeah, that's true. Yeah, mannequin presets sound great. I do want to I think it'd be better if it's integrated into the inventory menu, right? Where you just have your 3 favorite outfits and colors and yada yada. And you just click it and it puts them all on. We really need that because I think a lot of people like to switch their fits up every now and then. And then I want to make a market. I want to make the marketplace actually have our Robux sets. I want to have them in game so you can actually see what they look like. It's kind of hard to tell what they look like from the thumbnail screenshots. So I want to have an actual physical area where you can buy them in game so you can look and preview and see what they look like. It'd be cool if you could have a rental system where you could temporarily buy it for some AE just to see what it looks like on you, and then it just disappears after a day or something.
Designer shop or whatever.
Yeah, exactly. Like a designer shop sounds cool. That'd be nice.
This would work really good with a
System,
certain.
so I think there would be stoked by now if it's something. Oh yeah, that'd be cool. That could be. Wait a second. Witness shape. Reshape our witnesses. That'd be interesting. We'd probably put that in the witness shop. Though again, I'm totally down for having like special items you can keep on you that you purchase through like AE or doing a special quest line, right? Like yeah, like a witness reshaper or a portable. You know, like a big thing we want is the portable music player for the Harmony system. So basically, you can play your own music. You know, because we put all of our music from every game we've made that we own, at least, so that we have rights to, and they'd be discs they can find around the world and or purchase. And by purchase, I mean like purchase with AE type thing.
I'd love to listen to music on the go.
Yep.
More
well, and
Windmill
also,
OST.
yeah, exactly right. So you could actually kind of, it would also change the vibe of each floor because each floor right now we have. I'm not sure if you all know this, but we have a special system where basically Pico made it so there's a weighted system. So when you enter floor 2, it's an 80% chance of playing floor 2 music and a 20% chance of playing floor 1 music. And then that chance for floor 1 music goes down every floor you go up. So I think after floor 3, you will never hear floor 1 music, I believe, or floor 4 or something. And so it kind of like fades in and out. That's why it's just to make sure that you don't get the same music over and over and over again for that floor. Because I think we have like about 6 to 7 tracks per floor usually, or 5 to 6. Let's see. You're telling me we can listen to Unbound on Abyssal. Yeah. I think Unbound's ours, I think, so we'd be able to. Rufus Izakaya Jazz, I think we can. I need to double check that that's Roblox music. If it's Roblox music, it's safe. If it's not, we have to remove it. Abyssal OCs peak as long as I can play. Yeah, you could technically, right? I think we could probably put like a little button that's just repeat the song.
Rufus is Roblox music.
It is. I think it's okay. Then yeah, we could have
I found
Rufus
out
Jazz.
it's Ridaki.
Oh, nice. Okay. Thanks, goodness.
Riducky.
Thank you, Reducky.
Ridaki saved the day.
Perfect. Yeah, because we're trying not to have anything that we don't own in our games, just for just so we don't have to worry about any type of people being like, "Hey, why is our song in your game?" We're like, we're sorry, we didn't know.
Fuck.
Lex, you like this totally not suspicious tower? What does this tower reference? I have no idea. There's no way I would know what this does. You did a good job making the thing. Oh man, you guys will find out what this is eventually. Hint, hint.
They're scheming, and yeah.
Okay, so thoughts. Okay, so just coming back around to the challenge area, we could do something where, behind here is like some little ledges you can just barely, vertically jump onto, mayhaps. Then allow players to slowly work their way up here. No, we can't do that. Sorry. We need you to get a witness at the beginning if you're a new player, so we'd have to make it probably something post here. So technically with high jump witness, you could probably figure your way up to here, mayhaps, and then we could build the platforming from up here. Could put like a little doorway entrance right there. So basically keep you high up and then work your way up to these upper levels right here. I think the hard part bringing you into, I guess we could, because where does this go? Okay, this goes into the tower right here. So we could do a way where basically you could bypass all the beginning section, pop out into this tower here, and then you have to climb up out here, work your way up left, keep climbing. Then either we reattach it to the main path or we let you keep going up. I think we do something like this where you find a way to get up to here, follow this ledge, and then it pops you over here would be like the hard path technically. And then you get to here, and then it resets. Okay, that's a thought. That's actually not a bad idea. Thoughts on that, or that general loose trajectory? Trust, I think. That'd be interesting. Chaos. Yeah, I have like special unique ones for the people that knew about hard mode. Wait, actually, Alt. We can do that right now. Okay, it's there for people that know it's there. Just a person, we do plan on adding some tails. So basically, the thought is we're going to add. We're tentatively 3, possibly more. We're not quite sure how many we want to add. But accessory slots, basically, that are kind of like generalized, so they're not specifically mapped to horns, masks, or wings. They can go anywhere on your body. So they could be the armbands on your arms. They could be a tail on your waist. They could be a chest piece thing. It could be a whatever. Basically, to let you go like, hey, let us go ham with
Moth.
cosmetic styles. Yeah, moth. It could be a little moth.
Moth.
Moth! Moth!
No.
You try to avoid the witness.
No.
Something along the lines of all this source will need a witness thing getting cruising. As you can see, go. That'd be kind of funny. Yeah, if we just the game gets angry at you, pick a witness and then you can go. Stop trying to break the game.
Get some help. But yeah, enjoying. I mean, that would sound kind of funny.
No, definitely not. This does not exist in the game.
Oh.
Make this moth, like moth to the flame. Oh, that's why you guys are saying moth. That makes more sense. Man, maybe life isn't about find the lamp inside.
Lamp.
Moths are so cute, man. They're so derpy looking. It's amazing.
Lamp.
I have a moth in my desk.
I will touch the forbidden lamp.
The forbidden lamp.
The gay lamp.
Father, I'm going to the forbidden
Gay
lamp.
lights?
Gay light.
Gay
No.
lights! If WhatsApp was an Abyssal. Abyss Walker 5. I need Abyssal energy. Abyss Walker 4. I need Abyssal energy. Witness. Fuck you.
Oh.
Abyssal Walker 3.
Abyss Walker 4. Oh, is it Abyssal? The heck? Is everyone just saying that?
Nothing reminds you of Sky Cottle.
They might be asleep.
Nothing.
They're in different time zone. I mean, everyone got pinged on this update.
Nips is in the same time zone as me. He's still probably sleeping because his sleep schedule is
pretty rough.
Yeah, I saw him online at 6 a.m. for me, which I assume he's still sleeping or is doing some private stuff. Basically, just
Nips is
ignore
great.
it.
Nips has brought our modeling game to like the 10x better, 1000x better.
You did great with the moth model, though. I can't deny
Yeah,
that.
that's because I had good concept art to base it off of. Like seeing Nips work, like they're able to make so much more interesting details than I can. Like it would take me like a week to do half the sets, like one of like 6 of these sets that we've added in recently. So it's been nice being able to focus on just level design stuff since then. Okay, so anyway, I think so. I like the idea of there's a way to basically do that. So if we go from Project Rebirth, or not Project Rebirth, the Rebirth Chamber, we can basically do a path that starts in this room technically. You know, if they can find their way up to this space up here, because they'll be rewarded with an echo. Bypass everything, maybe put a doorway through here, keep them high up on this area. Maybe a special mask or wing to reward the player that's found their way up here from the beginning. And then keep them high up to here. Can climb. If they're here, then they can choose to keep climbing up. There's a few ways you can do this, basically. Because the other way is, I could also just have multiple paths, right? So that one path I told you, where they come up to the top of this guy, work their way across maybe to here, and then that gets them to the ending of floor 1. Or make it so when they split off to the right over here, they have this thing right here.
Yeah.
I can basically, I might rework this section to just be a hard single player thingy, or double player. Just keep it double player, just make it harder to get up to here, and then work it so that they come from here. I need to get them basically up to here somehow. So maybe it could make another pathway that starts from here and then works their way up. This way, up to here. Is a thought at least. So we'll see what that does. Okay, so I'll try to do that. Again, everything's gonna be work in progress with the challenge stuff. So what I'll probably want to do is I'll probably build the path out, in the next week, and have anyone that wants to play test it, give it a try, and then give me their feedback on what they think could be harder or be more interesting in terms of like platforming, and then make those tweaks. Because I think I want to make the challenge mode with not challenge mode, but the challenge paths. So say with the players that actually know, kind of the mechanics of Abyssal best. So if any of you, are interested in doing like basically trialing these different paths and then helping me build them to be better and more interesting and more fun specifically. Because what I would like to have basically, if a player runs off in any corner, maybe there's like a little path they can take, a little challenge thing that's gonna be a little harder than traditional. But again, the big thing is it has to be really not obvious. It needs to be very hidden, because I don't want players that just started the game to get, distracted by something that's really hard, if possible. So,
I mean,
yeah.
if they want to, then go ahead. We're not going to stop you, but it's a device for new
Exactly.
players. Yeah.
Yeah, the goal is just make sure new players are getting the best experience they can get at the beginning, and then when they come back, like, oh, hey, there's this cool path I can challenge myself on or try to tackle or whatnot. And then we can definitely have an NPC do that. But I would like to be able to track timing. Like if you talk to maybe the sigil that's on there dictating the path, it starts a timer for you. And then once you get to the end, it stops the timer, so you can have like a leaderboard type situation where like people beat path 1-A, in 20 seconds or whatever.
20
Would
seconds
be nice.
would be crazy, but sure.
I mean, especially if it's single jump, maybe. Like
Oh,
what are thoughts, by the
robot
way?
noises.
Winterkin, what are they saying?
The looks is lagging.
Yeah.
I'm lagging. I'm
Lux is
sorry.
lagging.
Beep boop.
Lagging again.
Beep boop.
Nope, see a milk frog. Yeah, I probably said that too late, but that's a cute little avatar.
Looks. We need less pointy lily pads.
Yeah, we can talk to Nips about that. Get them a little more circular. Rebirth mention. Yeah, Project Rebirth again is coming after Abyssal, and it's going to be long into the future. The game's too big in scope right now, so we're trying to figure out how we want to even tackle that thing. First goal is stable, creating a stable income so we can all keep working on games. We're in the right path, but we're not there just quite yet. We kind of need Abyssal to get back into the hopefully. Yeah, back in the algorithm. Hopefully get back into like the 1,000 to 1,500 concurrent user range would be nice. We saw a healthy revenue from that was able to kind of just barely support all of us. But just barely. Just barely.
Consecutive players.
Sorry, 1,500, 1,500, 1,500, not 15,000. That'd be amazing, 15,000, but that's not possible.
50. I will spread propaganda of this game.
Propaganda for 50.
Yeah.
Yeah, Path of Pain. Oh gosh, that'd be scary. That'd be nice.
Yeah, the influence of new members in the community would be crazy. It would skyrocket probably. So, oh man.
This can be like rewind. Oh, okay? These are people referencing what I just said. Thank you, Reducky. Awesome, thank you. Just a person. Yeah, we could have lava in Abyssal. The problem is though, our dudes are made of stone, so they probably would just treat it like a sauna. So
Look, we have our lava.
It wouldn't be anything.
We have the thing,
We do have lava, yeah. Oh, okay, so we do. Yeah, Eeble and I did come up with a wink. I know.
Do not.
I know. I'm not gonna spoil anything. There's something that we have in mind that we can treat as a hazard, so to say. That's all I'll say. You can have like rewind stalling. That would be nice to use the advanced mechanics that you guys use, like stalling and. I don't want to do jump stacking. I think jump stacking is more of like a fun way for people to get into secret areas that are like. it just takes so long. It's not like something I'd want people to have to do on purpose. I'd want them to just do it because they're just trying to find like a better angle or something, or just bypass it. I'm not sure.
Oh wow, it actually
Yeah, that'd be
worked.
cool. NevX, that'd be cool to have. I could basically make 3 paths that are specific for each witness that aren't the main path, but are like side things. So that's actually not a bad idea. To make it kind of more interesting for some of those players. Creature probably does that imply that there are more creature beings.
Why are you guys mentioning Hollow Knight Path of Pain?
Yeah, that Path of Pain scares me. I wish.
Yeah, don't scare Lost, or I will scare you.
Yeah, I do want to have creatures in the abyss, good and bad. Ones that would hunt you, and then ones that will just leave you alone.
The eye thingy.
Yeah, the eye creature. Yeah. Anyway, so I do want that. We need work to get AI that's not derpy though. Luxury Studio, the deer model was made with the file was correct. Yeah, which sucks. The deer, we lost the deer model.
Getting chased by a bear reminds me of my shenanigans in another game where I just sat on a bear with really bad AI and just rode into the sunset. Yeah, it was nice. Really nice.
Oh, see ya, Weird Waffle.
Goodbye.
I'm saying that in the past. Sad.
Bye bye.
I want you to join the abyss.
No clue, but the deer itself is real cool. 50 million, that sounds cool. Path of Pain. Creature in the Abyss is Abba could be fun. I mean, Creature in the Abyss would be cool. Like I want what's it called? Like animated bird sprite things that are basically they would just animate every couple seconds or so, so you'd see them like kind of flit across the sky. Abyss World, I think, has a really cool cloud feature thing that they do to like really feel like you're just descending down into the world. I do want to do that for Abyssal at some point. I need to figure out how they do it though. I don't know how they're rendering it at so many distances and making it look not like crap. Lava skating, yeah.
Sorry, I'm just.
Yeah, lava's molten stone, but they would just, I think they're made of tougher materials than that.
We have something better than lava.
Yeah.
I mean, fireflies would be really nice.
Fireflies would be cool, yeah.
Fireflies.
Oh, that's great.
Wait, let me get the failed firefly.
Yeah, we tried using particles to make fireflies, and it just wasn't super good. Because we don't want to use 3D models of fireflies if we can. It would make more sense to have like little particles that flit around, kind of like bugs.
They may have had skill issue, to be honest.
Possibly, yeah.
Two pixels to make
skill issue.
fly.
Yeah, pretty much, yeah. You find and then they crack after a couple minutes and unlock secret skin. That would be cool if we could, unlock special skins for the Abyss Walkers using unique things.
I got the firefly. Where are you, Lux? Okay.
Oh, catching bugs would be fun in Abyssal. Kind of like that'd be more like Animal Crossing-esque, I guess, where you just kind of creep up on a bug you see in the world and then snatch it with your net, your AE net.
Oh,
this is the
fun.
Yeah, I think Abyssal's main thing it's missing is small, repeatable activities to do, and I would love to have some type of housing system in Abyssal. Even if it's like a secret base style where you find like a little area, like the rooms we have, and you could just like say I claim it. We still know how to do it in a way that everyone could have access to the room they like, right? Because I don't want, some people might want the tree house, some people might want they want to steal Winterkin's house, and then other people want to not steal, but use the some of the other ones that are out there in the game.
Okay, I'm not sure if the camera works, but I'm just gonna show something real quick.
Camera's shown for me.
Okay, is it facing the ground or is it?
It's facing the ground from what I can tell. I see fingers in front of it. Yeah.
Okay.
I see wood floor.
Wood floor. Okay, so I will demonstrate something inspiring. This is a stick of butter. Ooh. And this is a butterfly!
Did it fall on the ground? That was good. Butterfly! What's that, the king of the hill, Butterfree.
Okay. Oh, the butter has broke the packaging. Oh man.
Oh no.
Okay, I'll transfer this into another package real quick. This
Sounds
was
good.
not a good
Protect the
idea,
butter.
but I did it for the vine because we're talking about bugs in the chat.
I love butterflies. I love it when butterflies. Floorboards, it's ground. Maybe have it in a way
Coffee,
that you can
you
claim.
shall not expose me. You will not.
Yeah, Fishy Biz, that might be a way to do it, where basically it's like a. But I want people to be able to interact. You know, like I want someone to see someone playing in like a house or whatever with their buddies, and then go ask them to be coming. Oh,
I'm coming
sorry,
for
give me
you,
a quick
Coffee.
sec. I'm gonna mute.
I'm taking over now.
Nuh-uh. Not when I
Yeah.
have something to say. Anyways, I need to do something with the butter. Damn. It's really broken. Oh no! Our butter! It's
He's
broken.
broken.
Yeah, it's
I'm
literally
taking over
broken.
next reality game. Gay. Anyway,
Gaze.
the bush, guys, is a very important part of Abyssal. I'm
Yes.
telling you, it's the most important thing.
Yes. Ah! Sorry. Okay, I hope my
It's
microphone did not pick up that. Okay. Butter has been safely transported, but it has suffered major brain concussions. Okay. I'm never doing that again. Not with a whole stick of butter.
Push.
Okay, I'm back.
Hi, Lux.
Hello.
Hello.
Yeah, we'll make it the butterfly cult for this Dev Direct. How about that?
Yeah.
We believe that our savior Butter will fly one day and become Butterfly.
Push.
Raducky's already. See, Raducky gets it. The butter will fly.
The
No matter
butter
what those
will fly.
naysayers say, butter will fly. And we will all ascend with it.
Butterfly.
When I threw that butter, I was debating whether I should actually eat the butter or throw it. I chose the latter option, but there was a possibility that I would eat it on camera in front
Yeah.
of 33 people. Wait, no, 35
Here's my sugar
counting you
ship.
two guys. So
Yeah.
that's just a fun fact.
Oh, whoa, what the heck? It's like, what is Eeble doing? Okay, so this sounds good. I'm going to try out some. Okay, I think for floor one, it makes sense to do like maybe 3 challenge paths that have each of the abilities labeled on them. Would make sense. I'll try to make basically like an advanced path. So I'm going to figure out what the logo will look like. We'll have an NPC by the first one, or maybe not the first one, but maybe like the second one. We have too many NPCs in the first area that like are explaining things. So I don't want to overwhelm. But maybe we'll have them here. Kind of like how this guy does it, right, with the symbol. What's up, Eeble?
What do you want me to do now? Do you want me to make you a path? Do you want me to make floor 4?
Let's keep working on floor 4 because we have to update tomorrow. So we need to at least make sure that people can still beat floor 4 because right now they can't because we have no platforming.
I hope you recorded, Coffee. I hope you did. I hope
can't
you
talk
got that on
about
camera.
that cool place because there are people
Yes.
here.
Yes, don't talk about the sacred place, the secret one.
Okay, guys.
Butterfly.
Lux can't stop me right now. I can leak anything.
Oh, yeah, that's true. What
So,
is it? Yeah. Anyway, so that's for any. So I guess if you see people, having complaints about the game being too easy, just let them know we do plan on adding these challenge paths, and just kind of areas that require some more skill. And I do want to kind of rework our challenge mode. Where's our guy? There's our dark man.
Hold up.
This is our graveyard, by the way, for all the things that we don't want to do. The original path, or the original 4 pillars.
hey, the pillow is a good idea. Graveyard.
Eeble had this idea of using the pillows so we could reuse a mesh and making them into little mounds of grass hills. Thoughts on that, people? Maybe a little less high than that, but
Hello.
a little bit of less flatness, I guess, in Abyssal. I will live, yes.
Mountain.
I couldn't, yeah. Nice little hills. Yeah, basically like little hills. Eeble had it also for floor 4. Eeble, do you
mean,
want to show them that real quick?
We are going to do it for floor 4 anyway.
Yeah, floor 4 for sure we're doing it, because it
You
makes
almost
more
number
sense.
one victory.
By the way, this
Oh,
isn't
yeah.
snow, just a heads up for people that didn't know. This is sand,
It's
technically.
ash.
It's like ash and dust.
My friend just got down. I revived him. Now we're heading southbound. Now we're in the Pleasant Park streets.
Oh.
Look at us. Go to the marshes. Take me to your Xbox.
What the heck? Winterkin singing.
Fire.
Fortnite.
What the heck? We'll have to adjust the positioning of these because we had them positioned from the previous version. But anyway, we're thinking of adding some of these for some detail, just to give it some more. Swing on the ground. It's not all just flat. It feels like there's actual.
Guys, do we
build up.
approve the sand mountains? Mounts?
Yeah, this won't be where they're at, but just the concept of them. Here's a better angle of it.
Okay, I'm back. What happened?
We heard your karaoke.
Oh. Wait, what?
A little hobbit hole in the fish fish. That'd be cool.
Excuse me. I thought I was muted.
You weren't.
Damn.
Okay, we have approval Eeble, so we'll go for it. We'll have to make sure that the hit detection is not jank on them, though, Eeble, so we'll make sure to test that. Okay, anyways. So those are some updates. And does anyone have questions? I think I'm actually going to go eat some breakfast because I forgot to eat breakfast like a fool. I'll give it a nice shot like that. Okay. Victor Royale. Hello, Kronos. Hello, Sen. We need just a compiler of all the stupid stuff that happens in dev tracks. Yeah, honestly. Okay. I think that's kind of what we're doing right now. So floor 7 release, approximate release date, we're aiming for December 20th. We're also looking to have Castle Role play pretty close to that as well, just so we can get some feedback and have real people play it. Or not that. Sorry, our playtesters are real people, but like as in people that have no skin in the game type situation where they'll be extra critical of it. And then what's it called? Floor 4 is going to be reworked. We're going to add these challenge paths to each floor so that there's an alternate route for those that like to have a tough time of it, I guess, in a good way, hopefully. And then what else? Yes, I do want to do some reworks for the store. I want to add some more Robux sets, but not too many. I always want to make sure we have a healthy balance of Robux sets to actual AE purchasable sets. I think Pico may have been okay with having the Robux sets be. Actually, no, I don't remember what he said. I'm not going to say anything. Actually, anyway, some possible AE purchasing things. Yes, and then so our goal is to basically get floor 7 after the end of the year, and then our next year goals are going to be Harmony System, floor 8, of course, more quest lines added in. We need to get quest manager so you can track your quests. Send main things are basically, I think you're there for it, but floor 7 is going to be released December 20th. We are going to have a rework of floor 4, a little bit of rework on floor 5 as well. Difficulty pass added to each floor. And then what else? I do want to add more. Oh wait, I forgot to show you. Sorry, here, last sneak
Land
peek.
update.
Oh, yes, plant updates as well. Eeble, I think I'm going to show them.
Wait. if you are in oh, you're in stable storage. Ooh.
Hey, are you guys ready for the reveal?
Looks what that child. That child.
Let me introduce you to the young Abyss Walker in their pupa state before they've evolved into a true Abyss Walker.
You look
They're very cute.
so... Oh my god!
So these will be popping up in a little bit. The concept is basically
What do you do when there's a child right in front of you? Kick it into the
Kill
abyss.
it.
It goes.
you kick it. All right, so these are going to be basically they're not necessarily children in that sense. They're kind of weird. They're like basically Abyss Walkers' souls never die. They get reincarnated into a body, but when they're reincarnated, they're kind of freshly wiped, so they don't have any memories of their previous life. It's recorded in a
We're
in
getting
a
a
special
lore
library.
drop here, boys and girls, and non-binary pals, and all people in between. That's crazy.
Yeah. Anyway, so this is how they form at the beginning to help them with their rebirth, and then eventually they're transferred into a proper Abyss Walker body once they're back in action. Basically, I guess is the way to look at it, or they've kind of reset themselves and have been trained again, and they can break dance, as you can see from Eeble.
Oh, breakdance!
All right. Anyway, I hope you think that they're cute.
Those look so funny.
Yeah, they don't have arms either because they barely know how to function their new body, so they're kind of getting adjusted. They get arms when they become full-fledged Abyss Walkers.
I swear, like the whole community right here is going to go crazy with these babies.
But they're very cute, little baby man.
Oh, look at those little guys.
So most of this is huge. That's
Go,
good.
little guy, go!
I need to find how we actually reference like how rebirth works in for Abyss Walkers. So let me see if I can get our notes on it for you, Coffee.
But it's
And then
just a theory.
baby carrying is definitely something we want to do. A game theory. So this thing on shows. Okay.
It's just a theory. An abyssal theory.
Yes. Let me see if did I. No, I didn't. Okay, cool. Okay, and goodbye, child. And use it. So yeah, there'll be a daycare forming soon where the abyss children are brought up from the abyssal city down below. Yeah.
Skin. It's
You
me.
were server storage.
How many
Yeah.
calories do you think there?
Anyway.
Okay.
How many calories?
Let's
anyway.
not cook the babies.
Yeah, please don't. You can maybe like throw balls or something and just they're like pets, I guess. They're like, ooh, piece of candy.
Ooh, shiny.
Ooh, shiny objects. Okay, anyway, that's your big reveal for the stream. So enjoy that.
Ooh,
Yoinky sploinky.
I'll think that. What's much of I say here? Because I'll be on a different tab. Gotcha, Kronos. Cook baby. No, Sen, you can't cook baby. Abyss Walkers.
Looks.
The company quests, yeah. So I'll be attempting to add proper timestamps captions to the dev directory. I have no idea how long that'll take. But
Chips Ahoy are so good.
thank you, Coffee. Do the Mars 64 penguin thing. Okay. Anyway, does anyone have any last questions they would like to ask about just what we've been doing recently, or just questions in general about the game, or things that they want, maybe? because we try to read suggestions as much as we can usually. Obviously, we can't put everything in, and some things just go against maybe the game's philosophy. There's ideas we had already.
Guys, on a scale of 4 to 50, 15, how far can you throw a baby?
Jay.
2000.
Ridaki asked how Fox is doing.
FOTS is good. I don't know if y'all know, FOTS's drive crashed on them, so they lost all their music, basically. So we got them set back up, though, so they are back in business, and they're making some amazing songs right now. So excited to let you guys hear them.
At least it was uploaded.
Yeah, we have all the songs, thankfully. It's just we only have them as MP3s for some of them, and not the .ogg files, which are better quality. But MP3s are still good.
Saffron asked.
I see Air Ride.
You will be getting more NPC animations, and that's yes.
Yes, I do want to have more personalized NPCs. With unique animations and just unique lore behind them. My goal is I want to have a room for every NPC, or like currently in game, so basically a living space, and we'll do that by maybe color coding it to their color, right? That they are would make sense, and then maybe making a reference to their name in like a journal or diary.
More houses.
Yeah, more houses, exactly. I want the place to feel like they live in here, right? Like they actively are using the Abyss as a home.
Also, I just realized the tide
hold up.
was not the biggest reveal of this stream.
I know, in a way, yeah.
Hold up. Another
Wink, wink,
question
everybody.
from Ash Canio, or whatever your username is called. Will wildlife be added in the game at a later point in the game? Lunar moths, Kate bugs, soldier, etc. And if they get added, will they be able to follow us around or be interactable in some way?
I do want to add wildlife into the game. They would definitely be interactable in the sense that either you could pet them if they're not hostile, and or interact. Like it'd be like the insert creature name here is grazing peacefully on some grass, right? Something like that, or it looks at you like with a question on its face. We did. I don't know if you ever knew. We have a game called Blink, which was me and Gentleman's first game we ever made. It's on Steam currently, but in it we have sheep in it, and almost all the sheep just go bah, like make a little bawing noise. But there is one that talks like a human, so if you talk to it randomly, it'll start talking like a person. So we may do something like that, where like one of the wildlife will actually be like interact with you with like dialogue.
Whoa. Okay.
Yeah.
Jade asked, will Turtle appear in episode one day? The turtle.
Yeah, so my turtle avatar is purely there because Gentleman Pico thought it looked funny, and I thought it was cute. When we were making Whale Survival, we bought a giant asset pack of animals, and they all came with built-in animation in Unity, unfortunately, not in Roblox. But so I thought it was just so funny. I just kind of bobbed up and down when you talk. Anyway. I don't want to be known as a turtle though, so I may be changing my profile picture at some point.
Okay.
But it is funny. So maybe there'll be a secret turtle as a reference to this at some point.
Yeah, that would be nice.
Luke's Shrine.
Just the person asked, would there ever be a breakdancing NPC?
I mean, nothing really stops us. It would just be if our animator can make it look, good, I guess. But yeah, we could. I mean, again, there's no real limit to because Abyssal isn't meant to be super serious. Like we want to have a little bit of humor, like Journey to the Sun kind of had. So I'd be totally down with that.
Okay. Fishy Biz asks, is there a way to have the baby Abyssal Walkers as apprentices and be able to teach them / educate them and act as a mentor to them? Maybe for more advanced players? Question mark?
Nothing like that. That's a little too complex because that requires like a bunch of systems to be made for it. At most, we would just maybe have a quest line with one of them where like you could help bring them, I don't know, something. Maybe we could even have a quest line where you like help them transcend into an Abyss Walker body kind of situation. But they wouldn't move, for instance. They just be like, hey, I need help collecting enough. I don't know. This isn't real, by the way. I'm just making up something random right now. I need 100 AE so I can grow big and strong like you. And then you bring it back like, wow, that was great, but I think I need 1,000 AE now. I'm almost there for sure.
Yeah.
Or something like that. I don't know. There's a quest line in Zelda that did that. Breath of the Wild, I think, or Tears of the Kingdom. One of them.
Okay.
Anyway, but
Yeah.
so yeah. Next one.
Cool. Okay, hold up. Coffee asks, Lux, can you confirm the room behind Artemis is their room? Question mark.
It is their room. That's for sure.
Cool. Yeah. Sen has forwarded a question. Will there be combat/enemies in Abyssal? I mean, enemies is probably considered.
Enemies for sure. Yeah, enemies for sure. I want to have like specifically, it's kind of this is actually partially inspired by Sky Children of Lights. They had a section with like the giant shadow snake things you have to avoid.
Oh,
The-
Golden Wasteland! Holy shit, that
Yeah.
gave me trauma.
Yeah, so I want something akin to that where basically like there's this thing roaming an area and you just have to basically like you and your buddies can like distract it while your other friend goes around to safety kind of thing. So basically like I think it would follow like I'm not sure how the AI would work, but I'd want it to be basically followed like the less people there are, the more it wants to go after you. So basically if it sees that you're alone and there's no one in a radius near you, it'll target you over other people. So basically traveling in a group would make you safer than a solo person trying to go by, if that makes sense. But you could still go by as a solo, right? If you just had the right mechanics and hide from it. But the thought would be like, it specifically targets single players more often than it targets groups of players. Even though if there's only groups of players in that area, it would target you still. And then if you get touched by it, something bad would happen.
Oh, cool. Okay.
Combat-wise, I guess real quick, combat-wise, I would love to have combat. Abyssal is not designed with combat in mind, so I don't think it would. Maybe not Abyssal, but Rebirth is another story, so just keep that in mind.
Yoink,
Bless you.
plenty. Okay. Yeah, Fishy
Okay.
Biz. Also, Fishy and Biz asked, also, will there be more lore for Flora? I love her area, and is there a chance to have more information about her?
Yes, we have a whole quest line planned for Flora and her alkalites. So there definitely will be. And also that little thing in there is a portal, technically, that we put in there way early on because I knew I wanted to do something special with it. But we're still figuring out how we want to do it. So maybe a little longer, but there are plans.
Hold up. Well. There are a few well-known OCs within the server. Are there more? Are there any plans on adding people's OCs into the game? Asked by Bloxy.
Let's see. Say that one more time. Sorry, I got distracted by something. What was the question again, Winterkin?
But Bloxy asked, since there are a few well-known OCs within the server, are there any plans on adding people's OCs into the game, like Sub-Zero? Technically, Sub-Zero is a complicated story, but
Yeah, Sub-Zero's a little different, or they're a little more special. But yeah, I mean, I wouldn't be against it personally. If there's enough like player support for it, like we'd have to do like maybe like a voting thing where like someone votes in. Everyone submits their like kind of like the fashion show, right? Everyone submits their OC and the lore behind them, and then we do a vote, and the community is like, we really love this person's OC. We want to see him in game. Then yeah, I'd be down to do that. Not too many like that, but maybe a handful, right? Like a couple. Could be cool. There are some cool NPC because we technically did that for Leafy. Leafy had a really cool OC that had the glasses and the scarf and the horns and stuff.
Let's go Sicko mode.
Yeah, Seiko, right? So Seiko is technically in lore in game, I think, because of the scarf. But it would be cool to have the actual character in game because I personally like Seiko as a concept a lot. So, but yeah, but that'd be an example, right? I'd want to do a community vote still, but that might be one that I would manually put in myself because I enjoy it. Okay.
Okay. Beeble asks that. Well, not asked, just exclaimed that I'd love to see fish with all the new water areas. Fish.
I mean, I would love to have a fishing, like mini game type thing. Could be cool. I don't know how we do it. I guess it'd have to be particle based. because we need to avoid 3D models. Because every time we add a unique 3D model to the game, it adds to how much the game has to load for a player. And if you're on like a really crappy cell phone, for instance, like the game will just not load. And we had that problem back in the day before streaming enabled, where the games would just crash before they could even start.
Okay. Cool. Blahaj has a friend of Blahaj has asked, "Oh yeah, any hints about those arm rings about some Abyss Walkers like Artemis have? You know."
Yeah, I think. Yeah, I think we'd have a quest line to get them, because again, that goes with the accessory slot concept we've been really wanting to do, where we just give you basically a bunch more places to equip accessories for players that want to have, a fully decked out Abyss Walker, right? Because I think the more customization you have, the more, especially because we're kind of taking away your Roblox avatar, which you probably put a lot of time and effort into. I want to make sure that your Abyss Walker can be as expressive within the confines of the aesthetic of the game, of course, but.
Body
So, yeah.
rooms.
Yep, exactly.
Those are cool. I should really work on them more.
Yeah. No, you had to agree. Yeah, I remember. I really love the ones you have for Sub-Zero's character.
Sub-Zero. I need to make more lore for him.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, and I want a spear in the game too, because he had a really cool spear thing.
Lux,
Yeah.
we
What's up,
need
people?
Freaky
the
stick.
boss fight.
What? Wait. What?
Oh. Will there be boss fights?
Boss fights. I'm not against it. We've done a boss fight before in Blink. It was a puzzle platformer game, so we kind of know how to do boss fights for that, but it was only one, so I wouldn't say we're like masters of it. And it's tough to do boss fights that aren't just press switch 1, press switch 2, press switch 3 for platformers. So I'm not sure. No confirmation on that because I don't even know, honestly. But not
Nice.
against it, because we could do. There's ways to do boss fights with just platforming involved and no actual combat necessarily. Kronos, the second Treehorn quest. Sorry, I just saw that while I was skimming through. That'll happen when we have. We basically want to do a token system where every week you get a free token to redo a quest of your choosing, but then you can also buy more tokens with AE or Robux. I think one of the two. If you wanted to redo a bunch of quests all at once in like 1 week, or you could just wait. But that'll be coming in the future.
Whoa, nice.
Yeah.
Acting like an NPC, responding with
Wowie.
nice and stuff, but I have no idea what to say. But Sin, is that how you read? I'm sorry if I misspelled it, but here's a question: what kind of weapons would be canon to begin with, like the swords and stuff?
Yeah, anything, right? We have a scythe, we have a sword, we have spears. I love spears as a concept. Like visually, they look really pretty, and I think they would make sense. Now, my thought though for
Bows!
abyssal witnesses or for abyssal weapons is that they form out of their arms like AE energy, so they're kind of like built into them in a sense.
Yeah.
So I'd want it to feel like the weapons like almost like fuse with their hand to some degree, with AE energy coursing through it. Because then that case in point, like if we had that, I'd want your color to update the color of the sword. Say the sword has like neon in it, it should be blue neon if your character's blue, or orange neon if you're orange, type things like that.
Yeah, that's really, really weapon summoning gimmick. This
Yeah, exactly.
Me, unless someone already asked it. But if we were to have weapons, like would it be fun to like animate cool gimmicks, inspect combat animations, like Kronos said? Yeah.
So a game I played recently, I really love how they did it, and I think would make the most sense for Abyssal if they're again. I don't think it'll be combat in Abyssal. It'd be more Project Rebirth, but it is near Automata. They have this idea of where like the weapons kind of float on your back, and then you can like kind of spawn them into existence when you swap to them. And then your witness would act like they're little robot characters where they shoot bullets at enemies that are targeted, right? And then have special upgrade powers.
Turret.
Oh,
Witness
real quick.
turret.
Just a person I saw asked, "Will there ever be a big forest for the creatures?" There will be a big forest. I'm not sure about for the creatures, but there would be some type of room that has a bunch of like pillars or something in with the creature to hide behind, maybe, or it'd be open. I'm not sure. Does the FTC exist in the Abyss? It does not. I don't think. I don't know if FTC is FTC. What's that? Is that the government one or the
Government?
I forgot what the FTC stands for. Anyway.
Okay.
How much humor? Probably should expect the blushing emojis on my art. Yeah, Jade, we have a lot of humor in here. Like, I mean, we sneak in a bunch of silly references, you know, from Drink to the Sundays.
You
Yeah.
know what that means? Fish.
You know, I'm scrolling down to catch up. Where is everyone? I'm like, I can't. Oh my gosh. Ooh, there's so much. Yeah, no, our players' designs. Oh, what's up, people?
Continue your thing. I'm going to say my thing after you think the thing.
You know, our community has incredible designs. Winterkin, you know, started off the trend by making a bunch of really cool sets, and you know, we've just had so many new people that come in, which has been great.
Okay, people had another question.
Yeah.
Well, not question, but like more of this. Where did I? With combat and weapons on the table, I'm kind of in love with an optional player versus player in the sparring area. I mean, an arena would be pretty cool,
Rebirth.
like a area, not like a place where you fight, but it would be fun. Pretty
Let's
cool.
see. Oh, these are cool. That was cool. Sorry, someone just put fan art. That looks really sick. What? And having auras can abyss walkers have some sort of auras that can be changed in store. So, okay, oh, sorry, I'm getting distracted because I'm reading chat at the same time I'm listening to questions. Real fast, XX Lena XX auras. I'm not sure. We do have particles, so like maybe you could change the particles that come out of you, like when you're rewinding and doing abilities. That could be interesting. Auras can be kind of distracting sometimes, but maybe not. Not against auras. That could be something because we do have an aura system for Nobu, so that could be possible. Okay, and then sorry, when can you restate that question / statement one more time?
Okay, there we go. With combat and weapons on the table, I'm kind of in love with optional PvP and the sparring area, like an arena maybe.
So I'm definitely down for races in terms of combat, I guess, or not combat, but like, you know, challenging things to other players. I don't know. Again, I don't know about combat in Abyssal. I wouldn't be against combat in Abyssal, but that would require a bunch of new systems and reworking of things, and we'd have to kind of redesign some of the areas with creatures in mind, I guess, to some degree. So, not sure. This is, I mean, you know, feel free. Weapons are still cool cosmetics, right? So feel free to, you know, keep drawing and showing weapons. Because again, Rebirth, we do want to have combat in Rebirth. So I would be down to transfer some of that concept since they'll be sharing a similar model for that. Yeah, pulling weapons straight from the core, kind of like what's it called, Steven Universe style, right, where they kind of emerge from their gems.
Steven, woo! Sorry,
Yep.
I'm just excited.
Love that. That's great. Oh yeah, they have such. I love their fusions. They're really cool.
Yeah. Kronos, what do you mean by great spot for animals?
Oh, friend of Laha, you had the same thought I had.
Personal gems.
These. Right, my flashbang can't need Okay, you could do some kind of summon based boss fight. So, Leslie Sun, yeah, I guess there could be something akin to. Yeah, it's like a mini game type thing. Or no, it's not something like that. I'm sure of that. Oh, Jade, yeah, sorry. I think Quest would arrest a band of who's still a dime. We can visit jail cell to arrest the thieves. That'd be kind of funny. Or keep lore continuity. Are the Greek gods, goddesses, Greek legend names actually refer to something the character does, like Artemis, or is it just a name? In a lot of the cases, if you hear any of the Greek, yeah, he said Greek gods like Artemis, goddess of wisdom. That's more just as like the name, and like they were giving lore to the player characters. So I thought it was kind of like, you know, they're giving their wisdom out to players. So I like the idea of Artemis being their name, and they're warriors too, right? Artemis
Greek
and
reference.
yes.
It's me. It's the Greek god.
Oh, she is then.
Oh yeah, Eeble,
Next
you're
one.
Greek.
Yeah.
Wait, Lux, there's a great spot for an animal in 4.6. It's perfect. I bet there is. I mean, there's so many cool spots for animals. So I do want to have animals kind of scattered throughout the abyss. And it'd be cool to have different animals per floor, right? Like there's different ones, or even just different variants of the same animal.
We need robots for floor 4.
Sierra, right? Thanks for joining. Garnet saying with this in Pearl. That's great. I thought Armis was wisdom. Who is? Oh, sorry. Athena is wisdom. You're right, Chaos. My bad. I'm mixing them up. Athena is wisdom. Yeah. Right up there. Just yeah, you sit right there on below. And Steven. Let's see the soldier and Abyssal. There's a chance of that possibly happening, yeah. Dev Direct. Thank you, Verducky. For once, I used to do this a lot more back in the early days, so sorry I don't do this more often. I could try doing this like once a week though, but I probably want to do it like on Wednesday or something, just so any changes, like if people are helping me with like a challenge route, right, I can actually make the changes before the update versus just getting feedback.
Eeble Dev Direct.
I do want to have some dark areas. The problem is with horror is that everyone has different rendering and different levels of quality, right? So, case in point, the dark area in the hideouts are not dark for people on bad mobile phones or low-end PCs because they do not render shadow maps. So there's literally no shadows, and a lot of horror comes from being in dark, scary, spooky places with no light.
I
So that
can't
kinda
handle
sucks.
horror, so I would shit myself anyways.
That'd be interesting, yeah, Kronos right there. Okay. I think I'm gonna pause here because I need to eat food. I'm starving.
Okay.
But thank you
Enjoy your
everyone
food.
for joining.
Yay.
Oh man. Oh.
Oh, it's dying. Oh,
Oh. Oh well.
You never know. Oh no, is my voice dying? Ah,
yeah.
help me. My AI processor is failing.
Rebooting. Please. Hold. Dot.
Potatoes.
Dot.
Hey everyone, sorry about that. My doppelganger, Luxumbra.exe, has failed to function. Replacing him is Lux Umbra. Sorry, I don't know if it's for bad internet.
Well, this marks the end of this night. And so we shall march onward into a brighter future. We should thank Lux for everything he's done. Yeah.
Yay.
Go thank him. Go thank him. Say your
Thank
thanks.
you.
Your
For
gratitude.
joining. Thank you all for joining.
Lux.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We need an alkaline direct.
Acolyte
I mean, you
direct.
guys can technically do that whenever. Just hop into the general voice chat and just do stuff. You at least have to be careful about spoilers on your end.
Oh,
And then Winterkin, if you want to do like a concept arting or stuff like that with players. Always welcome.
yeah, I could do that. You gave me so much power with getting me on stage. I'm so happy. Thanks.
You're welcome. Yeah, no, thank you everyone for joining. I really appreciate
Yay.
it.
Thank you.
Yeah, no, it's always nice
It
to
was
hear your
fun
feedback and your
talking.
questions. So thank you.
Yeah.
And yeah, I'll try. Yeah, I'll try to do some more stuff if I can, like this, because I know this is probably a little more enjoyable than being in silence for a week. But all right,
Yeah.
talk to you all later, and have a good rest of your day and night, depending on your time zone.
Wait.
And I will see
Bye
you next
bye.
time.
Enjoy your food,
Oh, no.
whatever you're gonna be
Thank you.
eating.
Bye, Luxumbra.
Bye bye.
Goodbye.
Boy.
Bye-bye.
Oh.
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 Oh. Oh. We have taken over the Dev Direct. What do we do now? Do we just leave? Do we what do we do? Eeble?
I don't know.
Okay. Fun.
Cereal or toast with butter jam. Okay.
Ooh, that's yummy. Ooh. Well, I'm still
I can't share my screen.
I can't let you on the stage, Reducky. This is
So we
not
had
voice chat.
this-
Nuh-uh. This ain't voice chat. You will not. You will not. I apologize. My bad, bro. Reducky yearns for the
Judgment.
stage.
Next you
I
have the
mean,
games comedy show. When? Right now.
uh, I mean, if, God damn it, Eeble, why are you muted?
I'm unmuted.
Oh, uh, oh. Stop switching.
Yay.
I mean, Reducky isn't, yeah, I mean, we're at the... Hello! 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 Last to
Last
leave
to
gets
leave gets
grass!
the grass league. Okay,
Last
last to
to
leave
leave.
gets floor 7 league. Luke's not
Whoa!
watching. There's no way Luke is watching. He's
Mm,
watching. Oh no. I'm getting
okay,
fired.
well. Oh man.
Lux is not watching.
Coffee, do you want to watch
He's
me eat
not
butter
watching.
again?
Yes. Yes, please.
I mean, I'm not opposed to it, but I can't do a backflip. I have scoliosis. I will die. But I could eat. Actually, why don't I just get myself some more arrowroot powder? Hold up. I'll guide you guys into the kitchen of Winterkin because I apparently am feeling very silly. I am filled with whimsy, joyous whimsy. I don't care, Coffee, if you're still recording. This is content. This is content. Okay. Okay. Let me just.
Okay, guys.
Okay. Is this working? Okay, it does.
Ooh, Winterkin Dev Direct.
This, my friends, this is a jar of something called arrowroot powder. And I mean, I'm not trying to be all nerdy and stuff, but this is a type of starch like tapioca starch, cornstarch, all that stuff. Its texture is like flour. And I like to eat it. I really do. I almost ate like, you see this? This is the amount that I ate. Pretty, hold up, I even have a bendy ruler. That's my back. It's bendy. Hold up, let's see. Just that's around 7 centimeters of fucking arrowroot powder gone. So that's really good. That's just some fun facts. How dry it is. Like flour. I'm not sure how dry flour is, but that if that answers you, then sure. Whew. My talk with Masmo. He said, "Do I need to do?" Whoa! But what are you doing? Oh! Ah! Sorry. Eeble Gaming. Eeble. Wow.
I
Gaming.
found a way to share screen without share screening.
Reducky, I'm screenshotting that. I'm putting on my wall.
Ridaki, what? Ridaki, what?
Reducky, unless you don't want me to, you can always DM me or something, but I'm gonna show something very funny.
Ridaki, stop being gay.
And also, we have the prequel to His Hands Are Cute. Boom. Hold up, let me just boot on. Just showing the. Can you guys see my mattress? Okay. Read this for me, please. Yeah, that explains everything. There you go. Why do I have it printed? Actually, I don't know what I was thinking on that day. I sometimes look at it and reminiscent on it. And I ask myself, why the fuck am I so stupid to the point I print out a random virtual person's thing on my wall, and it's still there to this day. I actually don't know when I even printed it. Eeble, please flip another Chamber of Rebirth Abyss. Oh, okay. Fun. I'm just gonna eat myself some rice, as I always do. Nom.
Oops, I almost accidentally face revealed. That's fine. Everything's fine. Except Rudaki. Rudaki's being gay.
Fish. This is actually a blahai. A fuzzy.
Fish!
Yeah, from IKEA.
Blochai! Blah, 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 blah,
So,
blah, blah, blah. Fish.
if we go to this, I can also throw it. I'm gonna start busting moves. Pick this up. Do it. There you go. This is the Winterkin throw stuff compilation. First we had a stick of butter, then we had the blahash. What's next? A picture of Winterkin when he was little. I don't know actually what I should throw. Reducky. Oh yes, I could throw Reducky maybe. Let me just quickly find Reducky because I'm pretty sure I do have you. Yes, I do. Yes, I do have you. Yo, that's so cute. Okay, Reducky fly. Hold up. Reducky, why are you in Winterkin's walls? Yeah, why are you in my walls? You. Oh. Okay. Well, it's funny how people still tag along, even though the Dev Direct is technically finished. Okay.
The Dev Direct is finished, and I'm going to finish their lives. Wait, no.
Hello,
My mic is
Reducky.
open.
This is a cutout I made of you last year. That's why it looks so weird. Tip it to you on this thing. Yeah, you're officially secured on this piece of styrofoam. And what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna. There you go. Oh, he flew. The Reducky's gone. Oh. Why do I have a styrofoam half sphere? Yeah, that's a question I ask myself every single day. It's like crazy. I know. I wonder. I really wonder. Oh, I also have Minecraft dungeon cards, apparently. So if that's fun. What was this supposed to show you? No. Do you guys want to see me chuck a bottle of oil down my balcony from the 8th floor? Yeah, no, that's a bit too extreme. Maybe not. Yeah, I would actually not do that, or my mom would be so pissed after. If so, uh, um, oh wow, you really are burnt. Winterkin, you are committing to anarchy. Maybe I am. I can do a backflip. I mean, I only can on the trampoline, but that's. Reducky, go sleep. Yeah, goodbye. Well, I'm really just talking with people right now. I can't also do a front flip, but what I could do is walk on a 8-kilogram ball. Like, I can do that. I can't do a
Ducky's
split
gone.
flip. Ducky, no!
That's why I'm
If
going to leak.
if this wasn't like at like almost 7 p.m., I'll probably do a cooking stream. But yeah, I can't do that.
Okay. I am going to leak. Prepare.
Are you leaking a pipe again?
No, I'm leaking a thing. So then on camera. Okay, let's see what's okay. It it's safe.
Mm-hmm.
Leak.
Wow.
Leak. God. It's Luxumbra.
Wow.
It's that drawing. Look, it's
Wow.
yellow. It's me
Wow.
because I always wear yellow.
Wow. If you
Luxumbra.
guys want, I have my notebook with me. You guys could see my leak from future sets that I might draw. No, it's gonna be just a glimpse because I don't want you guys to be spoiled. Hold on, let me just open it on the page. Okay, there you go. Why is my book from Polish here? Okay, fuck it. There you go. Okay, I'm gonna flash this real quick. Okay, there you guys. You did not see anything. This stays with you. And only you. You won't believe it. No one will believe you. Nuh-uh. It's just figment of your imagination. Okay, fun. Yeah, no one will believe you. No one will. I'm gaslighting you guys. Definitely am. Okay. Okay. I mean, I don't see really much of a Dev Direct point at this point because we could just move to general voice chat where everyone can talk. Because it feels weird being on stage. It really does. So I might
Or
as well.
that.
I might as well just dip. Have a good day, everyone, and stay tuned on our channel.
Bye bye.
Hit the like and subscribe button. Otherwise, I'll be in your walls in your laundry machine. Okay.
Bye guys.
Yeah. Bye bye. Goodbye. Have a nice day or night.
Bye bye.
It was nice talking to everyone.
Sleep to yes. Chaos.
Oh, so
Bye
if I stay here
guys.
forever, yeah, if I stay here forever, does that mean that I get to get a leak? I mean, I have no leaks despite me being an acolyte, so yeah.
Lux
Is
doesn't trust me giving other people leaks. Sadly.
I mean that's
He
kind of
wants to be
fair.
he
And
wants to be the
I
one
can't
to
complain
get
with
leaks.
that. Yeah, I will probably just leave as well. Jeez, I'm so tired. For no apparent reason as well. Okay. Have a good day, everyone.
Bye bye.
I'm still here.
Yes. Eeble Dev Direct, guys.